Sarah was puzzled. She felt that her father had been looking for Charlie for so long these years. He had always felt trouble sleeping and eating because he could not find Charlie, and felt guilty in his heart. Now that she has met Charlie by accident, she should naturally tell father the good news, which is a wish for him for many years. So she was too busy to ask, "Charlie, why can't I tell others about seeing you?" Charlie sighed softly and said, "Hey, no matter what happened more than 10 years ago, what's the secret? At least I am very happy living in Orus Hill right now, so I don't want to have too much relationship with Eastcliff." Sarah said emotionally, "Charlie, you are the young master of the Wade family. Why do you choose to stay in a place like Orus Hill? If you choose to return to Eastcliff, the Wade family's trillions of assets will at least have a 20–30% share for you?" Charlie waved his hand. "I am not short of money now, and I am not very interested in the assets of the Wade family. I just want to live a stable and simple life in Orus Hill with my wife." "Wife?" Sarah exclaimed. "Charlie, are you married?" "Yes," Charlie said casually. "I have been married for more than 3 years." Sarah was stunned. She blurted out, "Charlie, did you forget that you had a marriage contract?" "Marriage contract?" Charlie was a little embarrassed, chuckled, and said, "The marriage contract was just a joke between our parents when we were young, and at that time you and I were just ignorant children. How can such a thing be counted?" "Are you counting?" Sarah asked indignantly. "Why can't this kind of thing count? You know, for so many years since you disappeared, my dad will remind me every day and tell me that I am already a married girl, tell me that I must never fall in love with other boys outside. Even I have always told myself this way." Charlie was dumbfounded. When he left Eastcliff, he was just 8 years old, and Sarah was only 6 years or less than 7 years old. He had forgotten about this incident a long time ago, but she and her family would still remember it. This made him feel a little bit embarrassed. After all, he had long been thrown out of the sky for things that others valued so much, which really made him feel a little guilty. Therefore, he could only apologize and say, "Sarah, to be honest, I have had a miserable life for so many years. I lived in a welfare institution for the first 10 years, and then worked in various construction sites for the next few years. I met my wife." Sarah was angry and distressed, and asked with red eyes, "Did you not think about the marriage contract between the two of us when you married her?" "Sorry," Charlie said frankly. "I haven't really thought about this, mainly because I was trapped at the time, and many things were involuntary." Sarah asked again, "Then what does your current wife do? Which big family daughter is she?" "It's not a big family." Charlie smiled and said, "She is an ordinary girl." "Ordinary girl?" Sarah was dumbfounded, and soon her pretty face was full of anger, and she blurted out, "You are the dignified young master of the Wade family, you are Sarah's fiancé. My father and I have been looking for you for so many years, how can you even talk to other women? Let alone getting married?" Having said that, Sarah shed tears again. Charlie hurriedly handed her a tissue, and softly persuaded, "Sarah, don't cry. Many things are not as simple as having a house when we were young. Of course I also admit that I really ignored this matter myself. I thought you were like me, and you would have laughed at things like this when you were a kid. But I didn't expect you and Uncle Gu to have been looking for me for so many years." Sarah said angrily, "Playing a house? A laugh? My dad made an oath to Uncle Wade and Aunt Ann back then. Also, you have lived in Eastcliff for 8 years. You should also know that what the Eastcliff family dislikes most is to let their children enter the entertainment industry. Even the children of the large family are not allowed to marry female stars in the entertainment industry. Because in their eyes, no matter how famous the celebrities in the entertainment industry are, they are just actors and inferior. But you know, why should I enter the entertainment industry?" Charlie shook his head and asked subconsciously, "Why?" "Not to find you. I want to make myself a star and be followed by the people of the whole country and even the people all over the world. In this way, you may see me, then recognize me, find me." Charlie said awkwardly, "You have changed quite a bit from when you were young. If you didn't tell me the details, I might not recognize you at all." Sarah asked in return, "Have you not seen any of my interviews?" Every time I receive an interview, I will tell the media reporters that my name is Sarah Gu. I also deliberately said that the reason why I don't have a boyfriend is because I'm looking for the true fate of my youth. This incident has been posted several times on hot searches. Haven't you seen it once? Charlie smiled helplessly. I am a person who rarely pays attention to the news of the entertainment industry or chasing stars, so I have never followed it. Sarah pursed her mouth in anger and asked, "Then why are you looking for me to speak for JXYZ?" Charlie shrugged. "I didn't decide this matter, it was Liang's decision. He told me that you are now one of the most famous celebrities, so he recommended that you come to endorse JXYZ." Sarah's self-esteem was hit, and tears of anger fell. Then my hard work for so many years is in vain? I have said so many times in front of the people of the whole country, but you have not seen it once. As she said, she wiped her tears and choked up. Just on the plane I came this time, I was still thinking, I can wait for you to be 35, or even for you to be 40. Anyway, enter the entertainment industry. People get married very late, and I don't have to be urged to marry by someone who doesn't know the inside story. I didn't expect you bad guy to be so unconscionable. Not only did you not recognize me, but you broke the engagement and got married with another woman? For so many years, in Sarah's heart, she has always remembered her marriage contract with Charlie.